David's first wife, Michal, despises her husband David. Let's review her story. She was Saul's daughter. She loved David, and Saul gave her to be David's wife. When Saul was out to kill David, she lied for David to protect him and helped him escape. David is then gone for years, and Saul gives her to another man to be his wife. This man loves her so much. When David made the deal with Abner about bringing Israel into the kingdom with Judah with David as king, he made it contingent on David getting back his wife Michal. She was returned apparently against her will, as her adoring husband weeps as she is torn from him. Michal doesn't seem to forgive David. Her unforgiveness turns to bitterness. While the whole city is rejoicing in God's presence, she can't find it in her to rejoice. She finds fault with David's worship. David wasn't very nice to her in forcing her to come back to him when she was in a loving marriage. He already had many other wives. But David was free to worship the Lord. She couldn't find it in her heart to worship. David's heart was after the Lord. Her heart was after revenge. She makes a sarcastic comment to David. She wants to spoil his day. She can't. He's in love. He was in love with the Lord and was celebrating his goodness. One of them had forgiven and moved on. One of them hadn't and was trapped. One of them was free to enjoy God's love. One of them would live under the curse for the rest of her life. Live free. You have been forgiven much. You certainly have been sinned against, but never forget your own sin was worthy of death, but you were forgiven. God loved and forgave you when you were his enemy. You can love and forgive your enemies as well, and I hope you can turn them into friends as you do.